The appetizers are out of the way. Now it's time for the main course. NIGMA taking on Liquid.
So far so good in this lane, by the way, the Caudle Medusa. It's an old classic that we don't see played very often anymore. Caudle as a 5 does
They're
not
committed,
have
my god.
the same. He's just dead. Omar
Look at you.
got run down. I mean, this took them a little bit of time, but for first blood, well worth it. Lane. Every time you poke her, she gets healed by Caudle. So, like, these two heroes together, in this kind of isolated scenario where Caudle is away from Dusa and they get to catch her out in the jungle, this is where they can do some serious damage. But in any instance up until this point when GH is near, it's just not really going to happen.
Yeah, you saw his HP just shoot back up thanks to that mana. Omar does get dove here. Underneath the tower, though, Insania, as tanky as the Ogre Magi is, not good enough to stand up to that kind of damage, so would be fine.
So the Diffusal Gyro was good against Bristle at that TI. It's a different beast against Medusa, because if you buy Diffusal Gyro to fight Medusa, guess what? You're close to Medusa. In order to get that mana burn, you have to use your main attack on her, and she's just gonna hit you back and you lose.
Did have way more of that.
Yeah.
I remember we went to a Dota tournament, it was the one in Canada, and there was Gears of War. Those guys were something else.
Uh-oh, that's a good toss back.
Toss back straight in, but they do have the calling out. That's going to be a nuisance. Mickey is already freed, and he's turned damage back around on his Samael, punishing him for that one. Noob gets a good jump in, but a good roar. Saberlight bails out his carry, and Mickey is back on the offense. They are going to bring down core after core, chase after even more, as Nisha takes 2.
Damn.
And Mickey takes 2.
There were a lot of things there that needed to go right minute 25, because he's buying the pipe first now. He's going both. I am imagining he will still buy the Crimson, and I'm not going to hate him getting it second, but maybe there would have been some major value in having it already. Either way, he's progressing toward that. Both carries will be farming quite effectively. Medusa got the Manta for the split push, and Gyro got the Axe to ramp up the speed, as well as the Crystallis, so Mickey doing very well for himself. And Nisha.
But with the Helma Overlord, it feels like Liquid are going to start taking away map control away from NIGMA. We'll see how they're able to stand up to this one. They've lost their tower. Samael jumps in, hits an avalanche on a 2, toss up in the air, trying to finish off the Huerta. Not good enough. Boxy's okay, gets his ultimate off. Meanwhile, instant grab there. Roar goes out on the Deuce. Deuce's looting man fast. GH gives a little bit of a bump there. It might just be enough to get Miracle behind the tier 2 tower. What a bushwhack hit on the 3 with a little bit of overlap there, but it's still not enough. This 5-man ball of Liquid just seems to be too strong, and it's powered by the Helma Overlord. The Golem helped him out. The stats are helping him out. They're just too strong, it seems, in the 5-man. I do also say, I feel like the extra 18% HP that they had off the Golem Aura. Yeah. Dude, that Bushwhack Avalanche, I thought there was going to be a turnaround there. They just couldn't do enough.
Yeah, they were close to dying. I don't know if there was a Mage Slayer proc on the Tiny. Oh, that's a nice pickup. Big pick.
Liquid's going to try and catch somebody on the way out, but they just can't get there in time.
That's a huge kill. He had a 7-kill streak, and they're also going to lose their tier 1, so right back the other way we go. But yeah,
nice pick up. Samael gets the toss back. They have it onside immediately. Chain's done into the ultimate as well. Really nicely played. NIGMA picking up some steam.
2 cores and a tower for nothing. Nisha's gonna just farm and push out bot. He has nothing else to do right now, so yep.
And what a world of difference these team fights will be if they can actually get to these auras. Or we are off of the pit, or just say, okay, you can have the Aegis, but we're going to take a lane of Bear.
I want to take the fight instead. Is he going to have Caudle for this? He will. He's got it in 3 seconds. But NIGMA recognized that Liquid are coming, and they will play the positional game. They have really good vision here, though. Let's see if they can get a toss back.
Yeah, with Boxy channeling on the wards. Okay, the Helmet Dom creep is just going to go in. Kills the ward. See if it can scout anything here. There goes those fireballs. Big damage from the fireballs.
Shut up.
Very worth a beat here. Oh, the toss is on the Ember Spirit. It's actually going to be good. And alley-oop straight into Noob's hands. Do they have the burst damage? He got off the slide. He is very, very slow. The Remnant's not going far, but they can't get him again. He has gotten away. Nisha is going to be able to play the fight now with slights. And Miracle's just getting demolished, man. Nice butterfly, man. I've got an MKB gyrocopter. And this fight was not even close. They got the toss initiation. Couldn't even kill a single hero.
Yeah, I've been talking a lot about how tanky this Dusa is, but actually it's almost the same problem that NIGMA have against Liquid's lineup. Where's NIGMA's damage?
Yeah.
If the Tiny... It seems to be the approach that Liquid are taking to every fight is get Tiny out of the fight as much as possible.
Oh, he got him! He got him on the TP out.
Wait, what?
GH was in the corner. He threw a spell. They're like, oh, he's over there, and the dead shot stopped GH's TP. Foxy's a gamer.
That's one of the really big discrepancies. There's 6,000 gold between the offlaners, and one of them has put it to use to highly effective items with the pipe plus helm, whereas the other one has completed the Crimson Guard and now got the Veil, but the cloak is just a value cloak. There's no pipe there for the whole team for value.
Also, the way they're doing this, like,
he just
toss
walked
back
in.
into grab, it's, well, maybe that's, I was going to say trying to use the tankiness of the Primal Beast. Didn't look very tanky there, though.
Did you notice, by the way, Liquid, the moment they got Fire Shield, they just won the game?
Yeah,
That
called
shard.
a coincidence.
That shard just insane.
It did block a lot of that one Acorn shot that one time.
It did. Maybe Hoodwink died from 3 fireballs.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Okay, maybe it's B tier because it makes Ogre Magi's feel a little bit more useful than just being.
I think so.
I think he likes a lot of the melee 5s, so
Yeah.
probably right about that. Bushwhack, Gorgon's Grasp. How are they gonna poke Liquid down enough they can commit to a fight? Because last one they didn't kill a single hero, and now there's an Aegis on the enemy carry and a Daedalus, which they didn't have to fight against last time.
Trying for the toss back.
Got him into the tier 4s. Once again, an alley-oop into the grab, but the dunk is not good enough. They kill the gyrocopter, but everybody else looks pretty healthy. On the second life of the gyrocopter, what are they going to do? They have to back away to the fountain, reset, and give up a second lane of barracks.
Yeah, Nisha went into the 4 heroes in the backline, put Mage Slayer on all of them, and got them to half health on his own.
Look at him just charging forward.
Yep.
Go ahead. Do something about it. Gleipnir on 3, holding him at bay as that second lane of barracks is finally going to crumble.
He is creating
Back to the fountain again.
ridiculous amounts of space on the Ember.
At this point, we might see they get megas off of just these heroes being controlled up in the back and not able to push forward enough to stop Mickey from hitting buildings.
Backdoor kicks in for just a second, but the mid wave is close enough.
Now he's trying to get it with the Shivas and the Mage Slayer. A grab, pulverize again and again and again. I feel like we're living in deja vu. They keep on grabbing Nisha, but they do not have the damage to kill him. That just puts abilities on cooldown. The Ember Spirit just TPs back to base. Will come back with full resources, and Liquid have taken the third lane of barracks and are still perfectly healthy, still assaulting your base. NIGMA just have no answers.
Yep, they seem to not have enough damage to kill this Ember even when they chain their spells very well. It's just not enough in the tank, and Nisha knows that, and he's flat out just playing as a wall.
Yeah. And nobody of Liquid is pushing far enough that they're not giving up on their positioning either, so Sumail's left with only one person he can toss back.
Yeah, they can't toss back Mickey even when he's hitting the barracks because he's going to BKB Satanic and kill them. They need to find another angle, ideally killing the Muerta or the... Yeah, I mean, I guess it's only really her, right? It's just really difficult. These heroes are so beefy. They're going to try on the Gyro now,
Okay, there goes the BKB. No Satanic. Okay, he does pop the Satanic.
All right,
he
game
doesn't.
over.
He's just healing naturally through his Paladin sword.
Yeah, I think Blink tossing in the Gyro is actually just killing your team.
Maybe he's just
He
trying
just
to help
pops all
Nicky
his
out.
stuff and kills them all.
Sumail has a very friendly relationship with most of the Liquid members. You know,
Yep.
maybe he was just trying to help his boy Mickey get a rampage.
Yeah, happy birthday, Miracle. GG. All right, well, this was a pretty even game for the first 15 to 20 minutes, and then Liquid won 3 fights, got Roshan, ended the game. Was a pretty
22-7 is the end game score. I'm sure they're feeling very good because this is going better than most Dream Leagues have for them in the past.
What the hell?
I didn't know you could play guitar that way. I can play guitar. Hey, welcome to the game, everybody. It's Liquid versus NIGMA, and we already have first blood.
What do you do for a living? I play guitar in a fridge. All right. Well, off to a good start for NIGMA, that's for sure. The first blood going the way of Sumail. Invoker is good at keeping your mana low. So will he be able to find the most of the champion? Noob trying to get the rune unsuccessfully.
And may unsuccessfully live. By that I mean he dies.
Unsuccessfully live.
Really, that's living, but just
sure in the right line of work. As a player, his laning has always been impeccable. Foxy with a little bit of a cute rebound away there, and the courier kill. And they're already trying to help Nisha here. Enchantress has the freedom to start moving it toward... Oh, they might even kill him.
Yeah, Tornado, EMP, and with the Hellbear Clap, he's going to be pretty stuck here. Sumail is trying to hit a Boundless Strike to try and slow him down. But now he's the one slowed down by an enchant, and a jump-in rebound from Boxy will claim the kill. It's not just one support, but both. Now they're going to turn their attention to both the supports as Omar is going to be finally hit by that clap. Now they'll get a second kill. GH is going to be fine. They've run out of resources to continue this dive, but damn.
3,000 gold lead. The Ench has won her lane top. She proceeds to move mid and win that one together with the Marcy. Just all the pieces coming together very nicely with rotations. Enigma Galaxy, you've got to be careful that this doesn't get out of hand too fast. This is the stereotypical Enchantress ownage game.
Yep, he is using the creep to close the distance, keep getting the rebounds, and any repositioning puts you right in the middle of Eidolons.
That support do is actually super cool for this kind of stuff. When you do get in a game position where you can both move freely, having effectively just a rebound unit with you at all times, it reminds you of the good old days when Clinks would go Helm of the Dominator to always have a friend to eat.
Yeah.
Just that now the Ench is just bringing you the thing that enables your hero constantly for every move. GH is in trouble here with the Malefice. Good
Cookie not onto the high ground, but perhaps far enough distance. And they do manage to get the kill on Enchantress in the meanwhile. So NIGMA do know that they understand Liquid's playing very fast. We have to bring multiple heroes to these lanes, and good rotation from Sumail. I mean, wait, what?
Nothing.
Oh.
Sumail is being hounded and is also being pounded, maybe? No? Okay. No follow-up. No rebound.
Maybe they actually get a kill from this. Oh, wait.
Oh, missed?
They need every bit of damage they can get. Now, Noob comes in. Okay, they bring all of their heroes. NIGMA is not messing around. They back up Sumail.
They bring 5 to kill 1 position 5 Ench.
It's about the area. It's about the person. It's the king and the king's guard. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh. Miracle is... There it is.
It does work so much better with the neutral.
You're right. Shut up.
Hurricane
GH.
Better. Pull him back in. Sumail's dead. syndereN, focus on the game. Jesus.
I am.
4-10, 6,000 network lead. 4.
If Liquid played the early game well, they could just run them over. And that's basically exactly what's happened. And
we haven't even dropped a black hole. Finally, it will be used here as the TP coming in is threatened, so...
If you think about it, it's kind of similar to game number 1, right?
Why couldn't NIGMA play their heroes as fast as Liquid? I mean, we've seen Monkey Kings, like, actually just run around, like, pre-level 6 and start killing things. Nice jump in from Noob. They get the kill on Mickey, finally cracking open a team fight that it works for them.
Yeah.
A heavy rotation that is more than just a one-hero pickoff. They actually got an important core out of it.
They did not expect that dagger reveal.
On the Bloodstone. Just
yeah,
hope
Bloodstone,
that gives you the survivability you need.
Yeah. Oh, they smoked on top of a trap. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, yeah.
This is really bad.
Being on losing situations against TA feels so bad. They're just going to barrel into this one. They are going to run headlong into an Epicenter Burrow Strike. They should have known about this one, but apparently not. They stumble right into the trap set up by NIGMA, and Liquid play it for Radiant side here, which is already pushed in by Liquid. NIGMA have pushed in some of the other lanes so they could spend some time with this smoke
break.
around this area. They found the initiation onto Boxy, but he has that BKB, so they immediately back away. Good call for NIGMA, as long as they don't lose heroes for it. Nice force tap, get him a cookie, and now the Wukong's command goes out, zoning away Liquid, but not actually catching them in it. An EMP is going to force these heroes out. In fact, Samael loses all of his mana. syndereN jumps into that one. Oh, syndereN, why'd you jump into that one? Burrow struck and kissed to death. Samael does manage to get out. Requiem on the high ground hits the Enchantress, and some of these other Liquid heroes finished off the Enchantress. Now look for more. Tears apart Boxy pretty easily. Turn the attention onto the Templar Assassin underneath the Sandstorm. Nice use of the Hurricane Pike to get out of that one. And good GH gets him inside of the cogs. Beautiful stuff. Oh, they get Mickey and Nisha Oh, no, they don't get him. But still, a fantastic fight for NIGMA. Was that a 1 for 4?
That he should have been expecting.
I think the funniest part there is that, like, the Monkey King is probably the worst hero to go on because he's used Wukong's command and he's burned out of mana.
Yeah.
He's not going to do anything else in that fight.
Absolutely, you're completely right. And yeah, TA can't really chase into the ring
Liquid
either.
are not giving up this Roshan for free, though. A fast kill on Omar.
Does he have buyback? He does.
And yeah,
They
NIGMA are leaving the area.
Oh,
Noob's gonna be
Noob
spotted on
division.
the Sunstrike. He has to blink up. He still has a Burrow Strike. He's gonna get some distance here, but Boxy, he's closing in. They have detection. They have a sentry. They spot him. He gets off the epicenter before the stun comes in, but it is not looking good.
Okay.
Were they really not strong enough to take? They went to push the tower first, didn't they?
That did not seem coordinated to be based with
No.
this. That was a TA Deso plus Alacrity. But they're gonna get jumped.
Once again, jumping Boxy, but this time around he gets away. Pavis helps him out quite a lot, and Samael has jumped in. Bad situation to be in. Surrounded by heroes, Burrow Strike away from Noob. They will manage to get to their high ground. We'll see if Liquid feels like a simple one hero pickoff and an Aegis is enough for them to go high ground.
That was a very odd engagement from them. Did he make a mistake with the Boundless? Did he Boundless himself in, or? I'm just wondering how he ended up in that situation, because they still have Hookshot, right? And they still have the...
At the epicenter with the Requiem, the chaining of disables on Mickey takes away the Aegis, but and a Hookshot actually comes in to stop the Black Hole. A good combination from NIGMA, and now Mickey comes back in his second life. He got off the refraction. They didn't get any sort of instant disable, so Liquid will be able to retreat, but a high ground hold for NIGMA Galaxy.
I think that was the perfect illustration of what I was saying with how hard it is for them to high ground. That was with a dead monkey, and they still couldn't do it. The TA has to go and hit the tower, and she's just gonna get epi-burrowed and take a couple of SF right clicks, and that's Aegis down. And then they have to reset the fight and get out. It's really difficult to high ground against the Radiant lineup if you don't have an inherent save. Like, imagine you had a Shadow Demon or even though Decrepify wouldn't have been good there, just having Life Drain, like literally anything that could have saved potentially the TA's first life, and if you can make them use spells, reset the fight, and then go again. Oh, Boxy! Oh, that's very nice. Samael has recovered his game. It was the classic earlier Aura build on Enigma with the drums into pipe and is now going Crimson. And now we have the same question. Is Crimson good against Shadow Fiend? Uh-oh. Mickey. No BKB.
Refraction gets burned through. He's sticking on top of him. Noob just needs to put some damage on him before he blinks away, but it looks like with the enchant, just that little slow is enough. He does manage to blink back safely. Tornado misses onto Miracle. Miracle's gonna drop the Requiem. No! Got hit by a rebound stun first, and he has no BKB to protect himself. Oh no, he got lured outside of his base. All those Necro Mastery stacks gone. Oh, he'd been building up so nicely too.
Yeah, this is a different situation from before. Last time they tried to push high ground, Monkey was dead, but the SF is a bigger deal. Let's see if Liquid can break through here and capitalize on that mistake.
Mickey is still respecting it and not being the one to actually hit that tower.
Radiant structures.
He's letting Nisha do the work for now.
Just that extra range with the pike. Stands in a much safer position. Has BKB as well if he does get initiated on. Saberlight Malphus.
The dust. He don't opt to go for that. Just go for the buildings. 25 seconds till the Shadow Fiend's back up. A half health Nisha.
I've got to be a little bit careful. If SandKing gets out of vision.
They got the chance to jump in soon. They take the one building. They're going to push out the bottom lane, see if they could deal with these TA traps. They've got a gem for it.
Yeah, Roshan 23, so...
Dude, he's just littering traps all over the place.
If Liquid are in the pit at the time it spawns, they could maybe kill it before Monkey King's alive.
Full vision of all these heroes. Noob is still going to jump in, and he does draw attention. Look at him. He is shrugging off the hits of Mickey pretty easily. Nisha comes through the gate, doesn't immediately get jumped though. He's going to drop an EMP on Noob. They're going to try and burn him out. Black Hole does manage to land on 2 immediate hook shot. Try and cancel that one out. Sableye did get pushed away, but chased after by Miracle. He demolishes the Enigma. Can he do enough to Mickey here? Mickey pops a BKB, fights back. Miracle's not winning this fight. Too much damage from the Templar Assassin with an alacrity on top of it. It is overwhelming. Boxy, he'll get a helping hand from Mickey to deal with the supports. GH is on the run, pulling a creep wave with him. But either way, it is Liquid owning the pit at this point. The courier spots him. Oh, he gives him the fisting for the cold snap. That was so smart from Insania.
Clutch.
Big brains.
What an... Let's see. Boxy is so far.
NIGMA have been very patient, I would say, for this game, and they continue to do so, not giving Liquid a pick-off that'll let them go high ground. They're saying, if you want to do this, you're going to have to do it the honest way. 5 versus 5 with the extra life of the Aegis.
Do they have... So, NIGMA have 1 force staff.
Missed Burrow Strike. Noob loses about 1/3 of his health. But they do manage to deal with the banner and back away. Boxy gets the grab on him, pulls him back in. Miracle's forced to use BKB, but here comes the bashes. They have to use the hook shot to try and help out Miracle, but Boxy, he dies to the physical damage, but he did enough. Nisha is able to finish the job, though he is quite low and has to back away. Mickey is also dropping a bit low here, and he's not doing any damage to Noob right now. So they can reset and still go for a high ground with the Shadow Fiend dead with no buyback available.
This is still such a difficult push. Just the constant poke. All the stuff they have to get through.
And they do still have Epicenter.
Yep. And Noob with the Sand Shroud, he can place a Sandstorm that's really scary for them to get into. This exact position looks very nice. A Stinger out the wave. And at any point, he could start channeling an Epi and jump on them if they go on the... I think they're going to disengage here. I just think this is too difficult.
They go for a different lane. Immediate hook shot goes out. Changed into a cookie. Nicely done. They've taken the Aegis and haven't lost really much for it. No heroes die. Noob jumps in. Immediately Burrow strikes as a reviving Mickey underneath the tower. Still, without the Shadow Fiend, they lack the full sustained damage to bring down the enemy carry. Just trying to keep him outside of the base for now. Boxy's going to go in with his Unleash, and oh man! That is some damage. The single target focus of Mickey and Boxy puts the Sand King down, and that is a staggered death right as the Shadow Fiend was coming back up. Nice cookie onto 2, a rebound straight to the back line of the 2 supports. They don't manage to kill anything there, but Sumail is slowed down by Nisha's initiation, and that's where the kill is found. A second core death as the Shadow Fiend is back into play.
Damn, they're just dying at the worst possible times on these individual heroes. It's just Boxy finding jump after jump. This is not how I thought this game was going to end. It's honestly a little bit of a shame because we could have had a glorious team fight to finish the deal, but instead, it's just going to be NIGMA bleeding one hero after the next. Now with the Megas and plenty of time. I mean, now they have buybacks because Omar went and picked up 3 bounty runes. But it's a little bit late now. They got the idea.
10 more seconds. They're going to try and hold on to the Sand King buyback. Sumail has to use his, though. Back to being dirt poor once again.
From Nisha.
They're going to go for Miracle. Boxy's going to handle him. He does so much damage. He's going to pop the rebound. BKB goes off. 2-man Black Hole immediately canceled, but Boxy is still enough. He destroys Miracle with the help of, some of the supporting cast, Nisha and Mickey. And now he's going to get the Sand King as well. Immediate buybacks are coming out, though. The Shadow Fiend back into play, trying to use the Requiem to bail out Noob. Does manage to do so. Sumail is in with the Boundless Strike, and he wishes he wasn't there. He will manage to hit a Gleipnir onto 3, which lines up the kisses. Again, not enough damage. Running out. They don't have enough. Wait, they burned the Refraction. He still has BKB. Mickey only just now using it as the epicenter is put on him. I guess it's the only real threat. Managed to blink over the hook shot there of GH. Returns fire onto him. It looks like the Enchantress was going to die. One finally dead on the side of Liquid. The attention to the back line, though. Nisha and Sableye not able to finish off Sumail. Sid, Tornado on through. A bunch of heroes they're trying to catch. Both Sableye and Nisha as they're backing away. Don't have the detection for it. Omar on a sliver of HP is going to back out. The Ancient is also under threat here. Liquid are backing away, but they can keep going. They could just go for the throne if they wanted to at this point. Is Mickey's going to do just that? A couple of shots into the throne to keep NIGMA honest and attentive.
It's just going to be a matter of time here, unless somehow... I mean, what kind of an opening are they really looking for? I think you have to try to burst the TA. They're going to do exactly that.
All in for it. The refraction is burned through, but he is walking away. No more disables. Omar is pushed back, and the Wukong's command is ultimately wasted if it does not get the kill. Maybe it still does, actually. He does die. Immediate buyback, though. NIGMA, they are holding on by the seam of their pants right now, trying to deal with Nisha up next before the Templar Assassin comes back in to finish the job. Nisha's dying fast, but so is Miracle. He gets the 1 kill, but he dies, and he has no buyback this time around. Sumail, the last man standing. NIGMA Galaxy will get wiped out, and Liquid took a little bit more this go around, but they do manage to get the 2-0.
What a great game from the man on your screen right now. And I'm not talking about the guy who went out the door. He played fine too, but Boxy, standout performance on the Mars team.
Sableye, it feels like they need the practice, right? This is not, there's quite a difference between this Liquid and the Liquid of just 2 months ago.